okay, we're talking about Brock Purdy, and I want to make something clear. I'm not saying that these two games will determine what's going to happen with Brock Purdy.
I got you.
But you can't tell me that there's not an added level of importance now that he's going to play a game without these two players. Now, listen, Brock Purdy as a starter is 18-5. He's been terrific.
Yeah.
Okay. But he didn't look great in the 3-game losing streak last year. He looked so-so on Sunday, and now he's going to play 2 more games shorthanded. So I think it's more than fair to 2 games from now, he will have played 25 games. And if he's 18-7, and you start to say, well, we haven't played well. Not Purdy, but we haven't played well when we're missing some of our key guys. It's something that to me, absolutely positively goes into the equation when you're assessing him. That's all. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Oh, boy.
What we got now?
Well, we got that guy from Boston. I'm going to keep him on hold.
Oh, he's hot.
I'm going to keep him on hold.
And Philmo Mike checked in, sent a personal text.
God.
He's so disgruntled he couldn't even pick up the phone to call. Yeah. It was a personal shot. I'm a jinx. So now they lost because I'm a jinx. I had the Niners winning the game going away, but that lets you
jinx?
know.
You or?
He's not you, not us. I am.
You're not.
Yeah, I know I'm not, but that lets you know where he's at. He's down in the dumps. Lori Matthews, too. They lash out.
Guess what, Steiny? You are not doing a great job.
Lamont in Oakland. Hey, Lamont, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
So, my opinion is this. I don't think we're going to be able to see. It's like a double-edged sword being the quarterback for Kyle Shanahan because he's such a good coach and a strategic guy that he's so good at utilizing a lot of other things and a lot of other positions that I don't know if any quarterback gets their fair share of blame or fair share of credit being his quarterback because his system is so potent and it works so well. I mean, even when you look at the last 2 games of the running game, this dude ran for 150 and 100-something yards on Sunday. All those things are still intact. So I honestly don't believe that we're going to really – because I don't see Kyle just saying, okay, make a play, quarterback. He hasn't really done that with Jimmy or with Purdy. And so I don't know. And until he gets a top-tier quarterback, so it's kind of – I don't know, echoes your point, Steiny, about we're not sure how good Purdy is. We know he's good, right?
Right, yeah.
But we're not sure how good he is because unless Kyle lets him have the reins, but if Kyle's looking at his system and saying, look, this is still working. We can still win games without. Now, McCaffrey and Debo are both out, right? But the reality is we kind of know they're probably going to be in these games.
Right.
If their running game still works, their defense is good enough, the offensive line holds just enough, right? Then they'll probably still be able to win these football games. And I don't know if, their roster almost has to be worse off, I guess, in a weird sort of way. And their system has to be almost worse to be able to, okay, Brock, you got to be the Band-Aid and fix this stuff, right? Because a lot of other things are still intact. I mean, McCaffrey's out, but they still got a 100-yard rusher the last 2 games. They don't have the best receiver out of the backfield, but they get in the rushing game, right?
Yep.
Debo is out now, but I'm sure Kittle, I'm sure Jennings, I'm sure Ayuk will be able to kind of make it happen because it's still going to be based on the running game, and their defense is still going to be solid, I would hope. And so I don't know if we're going to really get the full, what is Brock able to do, but also what he's not able to do. Because Kyle's system is so good that, it really is like a Band-Aid and a cover-up for whether we don't even know how good Purdy is still, which is weird, right? We actually still don't know how good he is, and it's not because he hasn't had opportunity, but it's because of the system. You got the best player in the league, McCaffrey, best offensive player in the league is McCaffrey. It's not him, right? And then you look at their defense. So the way the system is set up, I don't know if we're ever going to see how good Brock is, and he still might get the money, no doubt. But I just don't know if we're ever going to actually see what Brock could do without Kyle's system and without the weapons that he has. Even with injury, I think Kyle's going to find a way to make this thing be efficient and get it done.
Good stuff, Lamont. I know. First of all, I do agree with you. And if I'm making it sound like, the next 2 games, it's going to be black and white.
No, you're just saying it means something.
Yeah, but I agree with Lamont. Like, it's no matter what happens, I guarantee you it's not going to be obvious. Oh, my God, this guy's a superstar, or oh, my God, he's a bust. It's definitely going to be a shade of gray in terms of what people think of it. I guess here's what I'm saying is, like, if I'm not expecting Brock Purdy to go out without those guys and throw for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns, probably because he's not going to be asked to do that. What I do want to see is Brock Purdy not lose him a game if he has to do more than he usually does.
Right.
If they can win these games without those weapons, and Purdy is efficient and he doesn't turn the ball over, well, then it's like, man, we got a guy here who's pretty good.
Did you feel that way Sunday? What did you, like, everything you just said, how would Sunday fit into that? Because I thought it was one of his worst games.
I thought he was okay.
He wasn't a bum, but he'll tell you it wasn't his best day. And this is how I know it wasn't his best day, Steiny, and how he didn't pass the test. He went up to the DC after the game and told them, your scheme is crazy. And when you say that, you're giving respect, but you're letting them know you fooled me.
Okay.
I was off my game.
Shame on me.
But guess what the Rams are probably going to do? Go look at that. And then they don't have the same players, but let's not get it twisted. This is not the Reggie White, the Vikings defense is currently constructed, or not the Reggie White Eagles of the 90s, you know? So I'm just saying, when you put that on tape, Brock, and people could laugh at me, it's fine. Just know, okay, let's see what they were trying to do.
But see, I look at
Bring
that
the kitchen sink at you and then drop guys back in coverage to confuse you.
Right.
And I'm not saying that worked, but it is what it is. That game was about to be 27-7, and you could put the kids to bed. And you could throw the ball all up and down the field in the fourth, make the stats look good, but we saw what we saw. And again, I'm not saying Brock was the sole reason. Hell no. He was on his back 6 times. Guys couldn't get open. Couldn't block. Couldn't stop the run. Couldn't stop the pass.
I mean,
like Matt Stafford.
They didn't give up 40 points.
They were on their way.
But they didn't.
Tomato.
They were going to go in to get 27. And Fred Warner is one of the best defensive players in football, and he made an incredible play.
Right. But if you're relying on that luck to follow you every Sunday, and the luck you had,
careful,
it ran out.
Luck?
No, that play was 9 times out of 10 a dude at the 2-yard line is going to get in. And Fred was great.
He's forced 14 fumbles with the punch.
I guess you're missing my point. That came on a screen pass to Aaron Jones, who was about to take it in for 25 yards. Handle your business. Where is that stout Niner defense? And this is what I forgot real quick here before last break. Steiny, of all the dudes, and I think Lubman in the morning show put up, and I could be wrong here, the poll, we never once mentioned Bosa stepping up his game.
Get 2 sacks.
No, you know what I mean. A game wrecker.
I set the edge.
I don't care about sacks with both. I want pressures. I want game wrecker.
Sacks better than pressure.
I want to see the Derek Carr throw the ball in the turf because the quarterback knew you was coming. I want to see that ferocious beast. He ain't living up to that money. Who?
Say it.
No, I ain't saying that because he don't.
The bottom line is the highest paid players on the team have not gotten it done the first 2 weeks. That's really what we're talking about.
I'm not
McCaffrey,
mad at that.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
Trent Williams,
I'm not mad
he's
at
been
that.
subpar. Ayuk, nuh-uh. Bosa, Who else is high paid?
Warner's the only one. Warner and Kittle have been balling.
Warner's
and
the 10th,
Mason.
10th highest paid player.
Throw Mason in there.
Right, so the 10th highest paid player and your backup running back have been the best bright spots on the team. Let's go to, all right, I'll go to him, J-Dog. This could be it for J-Dog.
Why would you say that?
Because I can tell. I can tell something's coming here. What's up, J-Dog? Hey, hold on 1 second. I'm dead serious. You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM and HD1 San Francisco. Always live on the free Odyssey app, Twitch and YouTube, powered by First NorCal Credit Union. If you don't know J-Dog in Boston, he's got a mailman named Eric, who he thinks could coach better than Kyle Shanahan. The floor is yours, J-Dog.
Well, I thank you for the graciousness of the Steiny and Guru show. We know Steiny's on the payroll. Shout out to the fans in Minnesota. Shout out to the fans of the 49ers. My first game, I was there, boots on the ground. One of the best atmospheres I've ever been in my lifetime. The San Francisco 49ers showed out. Shout out to everybody. But there's one guy I don't want to give a shout out to. Can you guess who that is, Steiny?
Possibly.
Nick Sorensen.
Oh, no, not quite. Your boy, the guy who's writing your checks, Steiny, Kyle Shanahan. I'm so sick of the hall pass that you guys keep giving me. Why are these guys not ready to play, Steiny? You know, what Trent Williams, I've never seen him have a bad game like that. That's the worst game I've ever seen him play. And no one's ready to play. This game could have been 28-30-7. This game could have got out of hand. Thank God for the greatness of the great Fred Warner, because it was about to get ugly. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This was embarrassing. I blame it on your boy Kyle Shanahan. Stop with the hall pass. Steiny, tell it like it is. I know you're on the payroll. Tell it like it is. J-Dog from Boston. I love everybody, man. And I'm out, man. I love you, Guru, baby. Tell it like it is, Guru.
No, we do it every day, 10-2. 10-2. But to Kyle, here I go. Bonte got me with this word. I ain't caping up for Kyle, J-Dog. Did he get lost on the 97-yard bomb?
Hey, but he called Sorensen, messed it up.
Did he give up 6 sacks? Now, what he didn't do, J-Dog, is give the ball to the beast, the mutant.
Only 20
in the
times.
Backfield in the red zone. That was Kyle's biggest error. But, man, this season's taking a turn. And when I say taking a turn, not for the worst, just it's go time now.
No Super Bowl champion has ever won a Super Bowl without adversity. I love it.